good, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Paul. So let's get into the mess of the mess today, y'all. So happy Wednesday. It's a new day. It's back to school here. So hopefully everybody got up, was able to get their kids up this morning. Your nieces and nephews, all that good stuff, and get them out the door on time. You know. Hopefully that's all went well. But let's get down to the mess of the mess, y'all. First, like, share, subscribe, and join the channel. But let's get into it. So we got love and hip hop. Uh, Amada, baby daddy. Yes, Ali. The man she is all over trying to be. Oh my God. Oh, like she can't live without. Oh my God, this man done dogged her 3 ways from Sunday, turned her out and called her everything but the child of God. And she still will. This man been charged with some charges, baby. And I said, damn. I said, oh, no, girl. Why we with him? He been hit with 4 counts of assault. I don't expect nothing less from him. I don't. Will she still be with him? Will she still hold him down? Or will she finally let him go and let his wife deal with him? We'll never know. The world will never know. You stupid. But the world will never know what she gonna do. Hopefully we'll find out when the new season starts for Love and Hip Hop Miami. If she's still with it, Eileen. I said, girl, because you don't need them. I said, you raise them kids by yourself. Well, your mama. Your mama is your caregiver. When your mama told you she wasn't gonna raise no more kids. But you got a village, your mom. But I don't get it. Either grow up, hopefully. This is the last time we see him. Hopefully he ain't gonna be back on Love and Hip Hop. But who knows? Let me know how you feel. Let's move on to the next, y'all. So let's get into some mess of the mess. So let's get into the mess. So if you remember back, Burger King employee, yes, she ended up coming to let us know that she got fired after she went viral for working a full shift by herself. Her employees quit on her, and then after somebody posted it, they ended up getting somebody to come in and help her the next day. Now she ended up coming out and letting us know that she was fired, all because she was late. And it had to do with she was late because her something happened with her kids, and they fired her. I said, wow. To me, they were looking for a reason to fire her. No, they fired her because of TikTok. She said she was late, and because they seen her kids do something on TikTok, and they used that as an excuse. But she actually did a GoFundMe page where people have been pouring in, and she had almost raised up to $70K. They didn't donate $70K to her. Hopefully it helps her and her family get off her feet. She been facing backlash. I said, how y'all coming for a woman that didn't do anything, that was actually working hard to make sure that she provide for her kids, and then she get fired, and now y'all attacking her? It's crazy, but that's what's going on there, y'all. So good luck, ma'am. If you have any good sense, girl, use this publicity to actually start some businesses and capitulate on it, because the Lord did it this way for you for a reason. But that's just my opinion. Let me know how y'all feel about it and what she should do. Let's move on to the next. Let's get into Marvel Studios. So, baby, they get ready to move to their whole offices from Georgia all the way to the UK, all because of Georgia rising in prices is causing them to move. And also, there's no insurance. They don't have to provide health insurance over in the UK to workers. I said, damn. Mm-mm. And so y'all moving all the way over there to do all of this to the Disney studios over in the UK because they said the new Spider-Man movie is about to be done over there, and they're going to do the upcoming Avengers movie is going to be done there too. And I'm like, this is sad that y'all worried about. It's mostly y'all worried about expenses in Georgia, and then y'all don't want to. They made it clear that they don't want to pay health insurance to the workers. That's a petty stuff. That's a real petty stuff because it's like you don't want to be responsible for your employees, but people do the craziest things, and that's what Marvel Studios are doing. Since they've been bought by Disney, I say I expect nothing less from Disney overall in what they're doing. But oh well, nothing I can do about it. I don't know if the movie's gonna be any better, but who knows? Tell me how you feel. Let's move on to the next. What was this? Oh shoot, I don't know what. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think they're supposed to even been there. Hold up. Shoot. I don't think. Wait a minute. That wasn't supposed to be there. Delete. What did this? This crazy son of a gun. This streaming thing is messing me up. So let's get into. Okay. So we got something else. I said this is something I didn't pick, but the streaming system I have is acting up. But we got another topic that was not added to this, but it is now. So PBS, a new PBS thing went viral where kids were taught slavery wasn't a big deal. Compare a company co-founded wanted to teach kid about it from the right ring ideology. And it's crazy that somebody would actually wanted to do that and like erase it. Like, in America, that's what the history is. You can't erase something that is what was the United States was built on. You can stop you can force the schools to stop teaching it, but that's to an extent, like in public schools, but colleges teach it. So they're going to learn it either way. Um, it's just stupid. But let's move on past that. Let's get into Sean Kingston. So Sean Kingston, he was sentenced, and he was sentenced to 3.5 years in federal prison for the wire fraud scheme him and his mama had did. And so I said, well, at least you didn't get that, at least you didn't get the 5 to 6 years. They gave you 3 years and 5 months. I said, that's better. I said, and you've been in jail for what? I don't know how long you've been in jail so far. So you got a little time cut off. So, go on here, serve your time. Hopefully you learned your lesson and hopefully you'll be back out. But who knows? Good luck, sir. Maybe you need to stop fooling with your mama. Because the way your mama moving, she said she ain't do nothing. She didn't get a chance to use any of it. He didn't get a chance to wear the clothes. So hopefully you learned your lesson. Now let's move on to the next. Also, let's get into Miss Keke Palmer. So Keke then sat down with I want to say it was Love Island. With Love Island, I want to think. Some people from Love Island contestant, and she been getting backlash recently by some of the people who watched it, saying that because she liked it, one contestant here in the picture. She sat down with him and another male contestant, and she said that she ended up giving her opinion that she liked him and somebody and whatever lady he was talking to until he switched over to another one. And so the fans in the comments of the clip that was going around during this didn't like it and told her, started dogging her about that, because he's a colorist and whatever. And I'm like, y'all coming for her opinion. Like, she liked him during the show. That's her opinion. And the way he moves is the way he moves. I say a lot of y'all people out here, y'all deal with people all the time. Y'all dating people that dog you out during an argument, and you forgive them and keep it pushing. That are actually colorists or worse. So I'm confused with this whole concept of you mad at her for expressing that she liked him out of all the people that was on there. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. I think people making a big deal out of nothing. It's like you're able to like who you want to like. And that's who she liked it on the Love Island show until he switched up. But let me know how y'all feel about it. Let's move on to, well, that was the last thing I had up for today. I got through this one. But thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, and join the channel. It's your boy. You can like it up, you can share it, and you can join. I have a little 1-2 good time over here. And thank y'all for just coming in and just chilling with me.